You've got two options, folks. You can either sit around watching this intro, trying to count 1,000 YouTube icons, or try these tactics that will help you get to 1,000 subscribers. Usually as YouTube educators, we play a very dangerous game when we guarantee you success on your channel with any strategy because, well, it's YouTube. But on this occasion, I'm 94.6% certain this is going to work. That's because this strategy is tailor-made. It is bespoke for your channel. Now then, I'm Rob. Welcome back to vidIQ, educating you on your YouTube journey. And today's lesson is all about using the data on your channel to make informed decisions that will get you to 1,000 subscribers. Now, as I say, because we are using data from your channel, you need a healthy amount of it, which is why I recommend having at least 25 videos published on your channel. Ideally 50, 100 videos, fantastic. So if you're not quite there yet, just keep making videos on YouTube and have fun doing it. Okay then folks, join me on a journey into the YouTube Studio channel analytics. We're going into advanced mode and then selecting traffic source as our filter. There will be lots of clickable traffic sources now down at the bottom of the screen, and I want you to select suggested videos. And finally, in the top right hand corner of the screen, change the time period to 90 days so that we've got a good amount of data. If you're unfamiliar with this traffic source of suggested videos, this is when other videos on YouTube are suggesting your content. In basic terms, suggested views are the holy grail of YouTube because essentially YouTube is doing all of the discovery work for you. Imagine it from the viewer's point of view. They are watching video A and then they are suggested video B to watch next, or in the suggested column. That's because YouTube knows that when these two videos are put together, the viewer stays on the platform longer. Instead of viewers having to find your content through search or a subscription feed, YouTube is literally handing your videos to the viewer on a plate. As a generalization, most huge channels get most of their views from suggested views. So folks, let's not try and reinvent the YouTube wheel here. This strategy is so simple yet so often ignored. Pick one of your top 5 suggested videos from this list and make another video about the topic. Now I know that for some of you there may be two potential challenges with this. You're not really sure what idea to come up with, or it's your own video, so how do you make another video on that topic? To tackle the first challenge, I always say that if you're really passionate about your topic, you should have no problems coming up with video ideas. And this is why I recommend making 25, 50, 100 videos. It will train your creative YouTube mind to come up with ideas just like that. As for if the suggested video is one of your own videos, well, you can always make follow-up content. This is a perfect example of just that. I have chosen this video from the suggested list as my reference point for what you're watching right now. We're using 1,000 subscribers as the keyword, the anchor point of the video topic. But if you watch both videos, you'll discover the strategies and value provided are completely different. Now for a quick bonus tip. If you don't want to make a video based on your own suggested videos, then open up vidIQ's channel audit tool. Amongst a wealth of data, it will display the top suggested videos from other channels. This is important because it represents content relationships YouTube has formed between you and other creators. In this example, we have a strong presence in YouTube Shorts, starting gaming channels, and copyright. And if you are a vidIQ Boost user, you can expand the list to show even more suggested videos. So as I said earlier, the ultimate goal of every creator is to have as many suggested views as possible because it's effectively free advertising from YouTube. But as all small creators know, who are under 1,000 subscribers, this can be very hard to achieve. So to begin with, and this is my personal experience, you may want to also target search-driven content. And that's because, well, to begin with, YouTube may not know what your content is about. Viewers know what they're searching for, and you can help answer those searches with your videos. So again, let's gather around the YouTube Studio, and in channel analytics, go to advanced mode. Again, you want to go to traffic sources in the top left-hand corner, but this time you're going to click on YouTube search. Now, as you can see, despite the size of our channel and how much we would love to get more suggested traffic, due to the very nature of our education how-to content, most of our views still come from search. And that may be the same for you, especially if you are a smaller channel. So of course, we're not going to ignore this. Quite the opposite. We're going to leverage this. We'll set the time period to 90 days again to get a good chunk of data, and then pick one of the top 5 search terms that drive traffic to our channel and make a video on that topic. Now, you may be asking at this point, Rob, why aren't you making a video about YouTube Shorts if that's where you're getting all of your search traffic from? Well, the truth is, we've made tons of videos on YouTube Shorts. To be honest, at this point, I'm a little embarrassed about how many videos I've made on YouTube Shorts. But it's been a huge news story over the last 6 months and a massive growth opportunity for creators. And I wanted to establish vidIQ as the authority on the topic. And we've done that. Pretty much every video we make on YouTube Shorts performs above our channel average. So going back to these search terms that drive traffic to our channel, what's left? Yeah, it's subscribers again. That's why we're making this video. Oh, and let me just add another quick cheeky plug for the channel audit tool that can show you all of this search-driven traffic just with less clicks and more panache. The truth is, YouTube isn't rocket science. At least when you're under 1,000 subscribers. The challenge can be that you're so overwhelmed with analytics, you don't know where to look. You don't know where the low-hanging fruit is. These are all relatively easy wins that can help grow your channel much faster. And I've got another one to show you. You should know the drill by now. We're in the YouTube Studio channel analytics. We're going to go to advanced mode, but this time from the filters, we want to go to subscription source. Now, as long as you're creating content on a consistent basis, most of your subscribers will come from your YouTube watch pages. So select that. Once again, change the time period to 90 days. And yes, would you believe it? I'm going to ask you once again to choose one of these topics from the top 5 in the list and make a video about it. Don't be surprised if the videos listed here are different again to what you've already seen. This is because these videos are not based purely off of raw views. That's because these videos aren't necessarily about how well YouTube can connect your content to the rest of the YouTube universe, nor are they about how well optimized your content is for search. Instead, these videos provide a deeper insight into the value of your content and the satisfaction of your viewers. These specific videos have developed a stronger bond with your audience, enough for them to click on that red button and possibly dedicate more time to your future content, or indeed the content you've already published on your channel. And well, here's some irony for you. 2 videos that drive the most subscribers to our channel are about how to get subscribers on YouTube. And so that's why we're making this video. Because, as I've said before, the data never lies. And it's your job to find the right data to take action on to grow your channel. Now, why am I suggesting that you target suggested videos, search traffic, subscriber source? Well, to put it simply, this is where YouTube has already placed trust and faith in your content with its users. What YouTube wants from you is more content similar to what you've already made, because it knows it can use that content for an audience YouTube already knows likes your content. And as your content continues to build more positive signals with that existing audience, YouTube is then going to try and connect it with new audiences and test it with them. At its essence, this is the YouTube recommendation system at work. Or to put it a more sexy way, this is the YouTube algorithm you want to hook up with. Now, yes, although I've just mentioned algorithms, the primary focus of you should be creating connections with human beings. Many human beings, creating a community. But at the same time, it helps to build connections, patterns, data relationships with YouTube's ones and zeros. And by doing everything I've suggested in this video, you're doing just that by building consistency. Now, consistency at this point is a very common YouTube strategy, much like niching down, but it can be used in many different contexts. Today, we're not talking about a consistent output of X videos a week. We're talking about consistent output of video topic. And when you're consistent with your video output, viewers are more likely to return to your content irrespective of whether they subscribe to your channel, because they know what to expect and YouTube is going to continue putting that content in front of their eyes. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret here. The title of this video is a bit of a cheat. I could have titled this video, Under 4,000 Hours of Watch Time, Try This, or How to Grow Your YouTube Channel Much Faster. The content is relevant to all of those topics and titles. So what I'm doing here is eating my own dog food. The data never lies. I'm following the data that YouTube is telling me about the vidIQ channel. And what I suggest you do is check back on this video in around about 90 days and see how it's performing versus the rest of our channel. Fingers crossed it's above average. And to finish off this video, as always, let's put a code word in the comments to confuse everybody that didn't get here. I'm a YouTube rocket scientist.